Between the Lines by Zachary Steele. Chapter 1. The winding road to Havenwood stretched ahead, a ribbon of asphalt cutting through dense forests. Ethan pressed his forehead against the cool glass of the passenger window, watching the blur of green rush by. His reflection stared back at him, a young face etched with uncertainty. Zoe's knuckles whitened on the steering wheel. "You okay, honey?" Ethan turned from the window, catching the worry in his mother's eyes. He sighed, softening his tone. "I'm just adjusting. It's a lot to take in, you know?" "I know, sweetie. This is a big change for both of us." "Yeah." Ethan paused, then added, "But hey, at least we're in this together, right?" A small smile tugged at Zoe's lips. "Always." Silence fell between them, broken only by the hum of tires on pavement. Ethan's mind drifted to the life they'd left behind. The bustling city streets, his old friends, the comfort of familiarity. Now, it all seemed a world away. "I know this is hard," Zoe began, "but sometimes a fresh start is exactly what we need." Ethan eyed the tension in his mother's jaw. "Is that why we're really going back? For a fresh start? Or is it because of them?" Zoe flinched. "Your grandparents, that's part of it, but it's not everything. You never talk about what happened, how they vanished." "Because I don't know, Ethan. One day they were there, and the next—" She trailed off, her eyes fixed on the road ahead. Ethan's gaze dropped to his left wrist, to the crescent-shaped birthmark that had always been there. He rubbed it absently, feeling a familiar warmth spread through his palm. "Maybe this time will be different," Zoe said, her voice barely above a whisper. "Maybe we'll finally get some answers." The trees began to thin, giving way to rolling hills and open fields. A sign appeared on the roadside. "Welcome to Havenwood, where mystery meets history." Ethan snorted. Subtle. Suddenly, a sharp tingling sensation shot through his right wrist. Ethan glanced down and his eyes widened in shock. His birthmark, the crescent-shaped patch of skin he'd had since birth, was glowing with a faint, eerie light. "What the—" He clamped his left hand over the mark, heart pounding. Had his mom seen it? He snuck a glance at Zoe, but her eyes were fixed on the road ahead. The tingling intensified, and the world around him seemed to shimmer. For a split second, the lush landscape flickered, revealing a desolate, war-torn version of itself. Ethan blinked hard, and the vision vanished. "You okay?" Zoe's voice cut through his panic. "You look a little pale." Ethan swallowed hard, keeping his wrist hidden. "Yeah, just car sick, I guess." As they crested a hill, the town came into view. Nestled in a valley, Havenwood looked like something out of a postcard. Quaint buildings, tree-lined streets, a clock tower rising above it all. "Home sweet home," Zoe said, a mix of nostalgia and apprehension in her voice. Ethan's stomach churned, but not from car sickness. This place, this Havenwood, held secrets. Secrets about his family, about the grandparents he'd never known. And now, it seemed, secrets about himself. As they drove deeper into the heart of the town, he couldn't shake the feeling that his life was about to change in ways he couldn't begin to imagine. Zoe pulled into the driveway of their new home, a quaint two-story house with faded blue siding and a wraparound porch. Ethan stepped out of the car, stretching his legs after the long drive. He looked up at the house, taking in the peeling paint and overgrown garden. "Well, it's got character," Ethan said, trying to sound optimistic. Zoe chuckled. "It'll look better once we've—" Her words faded away as a now familiar tingling sensation shot through Ethan's wrist. The world before him shimmered, like heat rising from asphalt on a scorching day. In the blink of an eye, the house transformed. The faded siding became sleek metal panels. Windows expanded, gleaming with a futuristic sheen. The overgrown garden morphed into a meticulously manicured lawn dotted with strange, bioluminescent plants. "Whoa," Ethan breathed, blinking hard. Before he could process what he was seeing, the scene shifted again. The modern facade crumbled away, revealing a nightmarish version of the house. Walls sagged, windows gaped like empty eye sockets. The yard was a wasteland of scorched earth and twisted metal. A bone-chilling wail filled the air. Air raid sirens screaming a warning to a long-gone populace. Panic clawed at Ethan's throat. He whirled to face his mother. "Mom, are you seeing this?" Zoe looked at him, confusion etched on her face. "Seeing what, honey?" The siren's wail faded, replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves in the summer breeze. Ethan blinked, and the house was once again the faded blue structure they'd pulled up to moments ago. Nothing. Never mind." Ethan's hand flew to his wrist, covering the still-glowing birthmark. His heart raced as he,